First time here, but I love tuning in for streams like this, especially when I'm editing or working on stuff for the channel. Got my sub. Well, thanks, man. I'll check out your stuff as well, because... Do you talk horror games at all? Because we've got a friend of ours that Beerus has mentioned, Gigi, Gamer Geek. Good lady. Plays horror games. And the thing is, I hate horror games more than any other genre, and the reason being not that I don't enjoy the games, but it's because I want to, but I'm a chicken shit and I don't want to get spooked when I'm streaming. Oh no, shit, I need that to live. Look at this jazz jackrabbit looking thing. Ah. Okay. I think we're good for this section. Oh no, there's more shit. Oh, damn it. Okay, now we have to avoid the deadly lava. So what's a game without lava? I love her reactions to stuff. Fuck, I'm old. Well, you're as old as you feel. And I actually do believe that to an extent. Not old, well seasoned. Oh, fucking shit. I slipped. Whoops. For some reason, I thought when I walked into the edge of that other outcropping that I would stop moving and not continue moving. Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Parasite Eve, Splatterhouse, The House of the Dead, so many great horror games. When I was talking about games with an interesting premise, the one that came to mind was Holston, which is that Polish-developed indie horror game. It's actually really fun and does such a good job of feeling spooky as hell while nothing is happening. So I recommend anybody that's a horror fan to check that out. Also does the whole oh no, oh, that was stupid. It also does the whole switching between first person and third person as well. I think I have a playthrough on my channel if you guys want to check that out. Oh, you mother... Oh, God damn it. You can't control anything when you're falling. When you've been hit like that, you can't maneuver at all. When you're jumping up regularly, you can. You have a little bit of sway back and forth. But if you're mid-flight, you're going wherever the game wants you to go. Horror games are pretty boring. You know it's fake and can pause any time. Well, I mean, oh, motherfucker. What a shot. Seriously. What a... Oh. Give that guy a promotion. Employee of the month. That's got to be like one of the nicest game over screens I think I've ever seen. Okay. Now we've got our magical aura, which is dope. Gotta wait for this guy to come close enough. There you are. There's a third of this. Oh, come on, game. Why are you doing this to me? What the hell happened to us? Oh, fucking shit. Oh, that wasn't the controller. I wouldn't take it out on my controller. I just slapped my hand down on my desk. Okay. Throw your fucking rock. Anyone else remember seeing these action scenes on Nintendo Arcade back in the day? I know I didn't. I never really watched anything gaming related when it came to... Oh, shit, that's right. Oh, this is going to make things easier. I never really watched anything gaming related. Oh, Jesus. As far as TV goes. Little fucker. Speaking of the devil, he came up and started sniffing my leg, and I didn't realize he was there. Started tickling. I'm like, what is that? I thought it was a bug. I don't buy expensive controllers because I'm always afraid that I'm going to destroy them. Come on, come closer. There we go. Is that going to be enough? No. There it is. Maybe I did. Maybe that did wake him up. Sorry, bud. Where the hell did you go? Where the hell did he go? Black cats. They're the worst. Okay, now we're in Aitos, or Aitos. I've always called it Aitos. Cernas. Aitos may become a land where people can live in peace. Let's hope so. Let us work towards that peace. What do you want? You complaining about the rocks? This great plateau, Aitos, has laid uncultivated for many years. Please use the mighty power of lightning to destroy these rocks so we can begin to build and cultivate the land. Sure. Now, this is the first appearance of the Skullhead. Ugh, this ugly fuck. He's not very nice, but he gives you free earthquakes. We're gonna make him a priority. Oh, he also packs a wallop. I'd love to have more cats. And we tried. We had, unfortunately in our area, there were a lot of people that were renting, and those houses were bought up and converted, flipped, and so on and so forth. And because of that, a lot of people had to move. And because of that, a lot of people left their pets behind, which I think is horribly reprehensible behavior. So we had a lot of cats in our neighborhood for a little while. You done? We had a lot of cats in our neighborhood for a while that were, like, they were human friendly. They were socialized to humans. In some cases, there was this one cat that would come to our front porch while we were hanging out and had no front claws at all. So couldn't even defend himself. And he was the sweetest boy too. Oh man. He was so nice. Very, very cuddly. Jump up on my lap and would just hang out there for the entire time we would be hanging outside on a nice summer night, having a drink, whatever. We tried to home him with us. Ow. But unfortunately, Inky wasn't having any of it. So we ended up giving him to a rescue. Not Inky, the other cat. So we ended up giving him to a rescue, and he ended up going, because we called him, because he was a black and white cat. A black cat with like a white chest. So we called him Sylvester. Seemed like an appropriate name. He ended up going to a home where they had just lost their cat. And it was their younger daughter's cat, right? So it was an overall shitty experience for us, really. But I mean, I guess that's about as happy an ending as you can have, especially because your mature cat doesn't want to compete with anybody else. And we tried, you know, the enzymes, the what is it called? Feel away, and separating them for a little while, but they weren't having any of it. Sucks. But that's what happens. I mean, that's bound to happen if you have two adult male cats. It appears someone has found something in the monster's lair. How do you leave a pet behind? That's cruel. Oh, that's beyond cruel. Well, it's actually criminal, isn't it? It's illegal to do that. Animal abandonment. I don't know if you do jail time for it or if it's just a fine, but if you're willing to leave behind an animal that is relying on you to live, I want you to go to jail. Because this is getting a little personal, but I just don't understand what type of person can do that, and I don't want to know that person. Yeah, Inky laid out on his turf, but good. He was just... what it was doing to him was what really kind of forced our hand, because his behavior was changing so much, and he was getting very aggressive. He wasn't happy with us because he wouldn't spend time with us as much, and he was always hiding. And not only that, but just his behavior and how he was eating food. He would just destroy his food like it was going out of style. So, yeah. My husband suffered serious injuries while sealing the monster's lair, so I alone must continue the building of Aitos for a while. Okay, so we got the skull head gone. I believe you can do prison time. Well, I think that varies depending on, like, jurisdictions, but... yeah. Yeah, he's an OG, and he's a one cat. We're a one cat household because we have to be. I've often wondered like how he would handle with like a kitten, but I don't know. We're likely not going to find out. Oh, Master, one of our people went to seal the monster's lair, even though he was also seriously injured. Wow, tough guy. After sealing the monster's lair, he was fatally injured. He's now standing before the shrine with his last ounce of strength. His last request is to pass away while being covered by my master's tears. Please grant his request. Send the rain. Well, I'm not heartless, so sure. Here you go. You have my blessing to die in peace. That his face was showered with his master's tears was peace enough. Oh, Master, thank you for showing compassion on him in his great hour of need. See, I was talking about this with you, Loki, I think, where you were talking about how annoying some of these people can be. And it's little stories like that that turn it around a little bit for me. Sorry, Davey, I missed some of your messages. Giving up a pet is just about the most soulless shit someone could do. Yeah, it's up there with abusing them. And declawing is so... Yeah, I fucking hate that. This year, our ranch has some horses. Goody. Good chatting with you. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't like that sound. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe to NOS for more awesome... I can't even say it. I just feel gross saying that. They got ranches, they got windmills. This is a great place to live, if you don't mind a volcano. Okay, you guys are becoming a problem. Ooh, that was close. I know it's unexpected, but people are sad. Why? The wind is gone, and without it, our windmills won't work. Would you cause the wind to blow, please? Sure, I can do that. Let's just wait until these monsters come over here so we can blow them off the screen, too. Of course, they're not doing it. Oh, wait. Oh, no, 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 no. You little sneak. Blow off. There we go. Now they're happy again. It's okay for me to save because I'm a disgusting punk. Your words. Oh, you... All right. You guys have worn out your welcome. First you. Uh-oh. Oh, thanks, Loki. This guy blows real good. All right, 3,700. When is she not? I'm sure even when she's sleeping, she's in a mood. We have learned to make clothes from the fleece of our sheep. Oh, yay. This fleece is very warm and could be very useful to any land as cold as Aitos. This year, may we present this fleece as an offering. You know what? I will take that before I forget when I actually need it. Because you need that for North Wall. Oh, these guys are on the move. Wow. Oh, slippery. Ah, you son of a... Oh. These guys are just non-stop. This guy's lair should be gone soon. She talks about me in her sleep and calls me a little punk in between. People have sealed the monster's lair without our help. And they found something. What'd you find? Bow and arrows. Okay, cool. So yeah, Aitos is not very big. And I kind of was surprised the first time that you see a skull head that it's so easy to seal the lair. I would have thought, you know, put it up here where it's really challenging. God, could you have imagined if ActRaiser 2 had sim mode in it, but just built upon it, made it a little bit more detailed instead of just cutting it completely? I want to do some research and try and find out why it was removed, who made that call, and why. I don't even know if that information is available, but I'm going to look for it. We have now refined our mountaineering skills. Good for you. The mountains hold many unseen mysteries. We will inform you if anything is discovered. So this dude is just climbing that mountain. I don't think I need to do anything. I think he just finds something at the top. Skullhead definitely looks like a Castlevania enemy. It scared the crap out of me. Like, the first time seeing it, I was like, what the fuck is that? Ugly looking thing. And then you fly anywhere near it, and the thing rushes you, takes out nearly half of your health, depending on how much you have. And everything else looks relatively cute. Like the little napper bats, those things are cute. Blue devils, they're cute. Even the red, or blue dragons, I should say. I always screw that one up. And the red devils, they look kind of cute. Looks like a little red teddy bear. And then you've got the skull heads, which are just so radically different. We have found a scroll in the mountains northeast of here. Thanks. I'm going to take it before I forget, because I'm pretty sure that's an MP. Damn it. I don't use bombs. To be honest, I never knew about this game growing up, but the sim aspect would have been so appealing. Oh, it was. I mean, I found it appealing. And I credit this game as getting me into the genre of sim games and city builders. Well, not so much sim games, because there's a bunch of sim games I never played, like Sim Tower, Sim Copter, Sim Ant. People rave about those. I've never touched them. But Sim City and all of those games, up until like EA's version of Sim City, which was... I don't want to talk about that. And Tropico, even Civilization to a point. I don't know, I'm constantly on the lookout for new sim games. Like, there's one that's coming out, I don't know the date, but it's an indie game called Pompeii: The Legacy. And basically, you were controlling Pompeii 20 years after Mount Vesuvius explodes. And you've got to basically rebuild it. And it's an interesting mix of like a little bit of Civilization, a little bit of like the Caesar series. I don't know if you guys remember those Sierra games. A little bit of Anno, a little bit of Civ, and even a little bit of Tropico. It's like a good mix. It's not bad, actually. It's pretty high quality for an indie game too. And I think the dude developing it, I think it's just a solo dev that's doing it. Alright, that's all the monsters. If I had an SNES as a kid, I would still never play this. Well, you don't know that, Loki. You can't say that because you don't know that for sure. You might have liked it. I mean, let me ask you guys something. When you guys were younger and like you had your consoles, how many games on average did you have? Like, I didn't have a lot, so I played the shit out of what I had. But did you have like a huge amount to choose from? Like you had all the choice in the world, multiple consoles and whatnot? Or is it just like one console and a few games and borrow some, rent some, whatever? Oh, Master, please save me. The old dormant volcano has suddenly erupted. We can hear monsters' footsteps. Oh no! Our town Aitos will not only be destroyed by the eruption, but also by monsters. Please come down and fight for us and the men who have given their lives in sealing the monster's lair. Sure. 3 to 4 per console in the 90s. Yeah. And the rest was, I mean, for me, was borrowing, which didn't happen a lot. And not until I got, like, the tail end of how, I think towards when we started to, let me think. We started renting games for the NES close to when we were switching to the Super Nintendo. So, because I remember renting Super Mario 3 a lot, and because it didn't have a battery in there to save the game, you were playing it all night, and you just didn't shut it off. You would turn off the TV and hope to God that the game was still running when you woke up in the morning. And your parents didn't see the console still on and were like, well, why is this still on? This electricity costs power. I'm going to turn it off. And take away all your progress. Oh, that was a fucking nightmare. Like picking up a phone when you were trying to download a song or a game on dial-up. Yeah, it does have a demo, and if you play like the sandbox mode, it actually goes really, really long. If you play the story mode, it ends at a certain point. Mostly rented games and swapped with friends and family. 10 Genesis games and 25 N64 games. Look at Loki, rich kid over here. Or someone accidentally kicked it. Or it just stopped working on its own. That was always a possibility. Like they would just crash, right? Grew up the 5th of 5 kids. Whoa. So we had a decent NES collection, maybe about 15 or so. Then we went to Genesis and probably had about 20 or so for that one. Nice number. If you want the answer why the sim was removed, I actually did research about 2 weeks ago and I made notes and sent them to you. Oh, cool. Well, thank you. I will look at them once we're done. 2 younger siblings who like different games than I did, actually. Oh. Well, that helps. We never, yeah, let's go fight, because I don't want to see my people burn. We never actually had 2 consoles of the same generation. We always hopped back and forth. And I kind of kept that going once I was basically able to, you know, if I wanted a console, I had to buy it. Let's see, what did I miss out on? My brother had an original Xbox, but I never played it because he wouldn't let me. I bought a PS2 on my own after I was laid off from a job. I was pissed off, and I wanted to do some retail therapy, so I went out and bought a PS2. In hindsight, not the smartest thing. I hate these. Fuck off, you assholes. I have to figure out the timing for those red dudes. Yeah, 1 second. I want to catch up here. If you want the 2 younger. Oh, I read that one. I own some and I borrowed a lot from friends and rented them at the video store. Oh man, did you guys have like a mom and pop rental shop? Love those. Okay, I have to find a better solution for dealing with those flying red jerks other than just taking the damage. Because I'm not doing well so far. 2-day rentals 2-day rental Fridays after school and return on Saturday afternoon. Oh, that's a great deal. Mine let you try before you rented, and I vigorously took advantage of that policy. Oh, and I want this. Lived in a town that had 2 video stores but no game rentals. Oh, that sucks. I had, I think, in the vicinity of my house, 3 options for renting games. I had like a couple of big chains, but the mom and pop shop was the best. Because they had... Oh, man. You know what this reminds me of? This bad guy? Because I feel like I've seen something similar to this before. It reminds me of an indie game Boss Rush, Onakura. One of the bosses looks exactly, well, not exactly, but like it was inspired by that. I'm going to have to do a side-by-side later. Rent them on Friday, return on Sunday, and then do my homework on Sunday. You did homework? Nerd. No, it's unexpected. No, it's very much expected. All the monsters in Aitos have been destroyed. Thank you for taking care of us. We can now take care of ourselves. Can you? We'll see. So please help other lands enjoy the peace we have here in Aitos. Okay, you know what you need? An earthquake. It seems so cruel, but it's the only way to get those tier 3 houses and get leveled up as much as possible. I'm not just doing this to fuck with my citizens. Had to or you get in trouble. Well, I mean, that's good. I mean, it's good that you had parents that cared about that. 'Cause not everybody does. I mean, I'm talking to my own kids, and we're on them about their homework because it's important. We think it's important. But they don't really assign work to the kids that's specifically for the purpose of taking home. It's like whatever you don't finish in class, that's homework, right? But there's, I mean, I'm hearing from them about how they have some friends or some people that they know in school that don't do any homework at all, and apparently that's okay. And the school's just pushing them forward. It's like, well, you're not giving them any incentive, or you're not providing any disincentive for not doing homework. You're basically just babysitting. I don't know. Maybe now I'm starting to sound like an old man. Well, back in my day, we actually had to do homework, and if we didn't do homework, that our teachers would whoop us with a switch. Well, I mean, that didn't happen when I was in school, but you could tell some of the teachers really wanted to. More like just Weiss being my teacher and attendant. Well, the right influence can do wonders. All right, you know what? Let's leave Aitos alone here, because I want to get to North Wall, and I don't want to wait for this, because we've got less than half an hour for the stream, and I would like to go somewhere cold. Don't remember having to do much homework, so I must not have. Maybe you were one of those students that actually, you know, did your work when you were supposed to and you never had to take it home. It's possible. Oh,